Hello everyone. I thought I would make another video on the Mandela Effect. I spoke with my sister today about some more of our experiences, what we've been going through, things that have been happening our whole lives. Some of which I'm still not ready to talk about, but some of it I'll talk about. Because I think it might help some other people to recover memories or to feel not so much like they are going crazy. Because I was just telling my sister today, I've been going through this my whole life, and it has gotten stronger or worse or whatever in the last few years, but it's really stuff I've been going through my whole life, and some stuff that her and I know for sure, because we've verified with each other and we've verified with other people as well from outside sources after we had our revelations or thoughts or experiences or whatever was going on. Then we would find out, oh, somebody else went through that, or somebody else did that, or whatever. And so hey, look what I can do. I didn't know I could do that. I'm just playing around. I don't know how to make videos still, so just learned that new right now. Yay. Anyway, so we were talking about like some of the things we've gone through and stuff, and you know, and then somebody else would say it, and I told her today, as much as I've been through and as long as I've had these experiences and memories, still with what I've been going through lately, it has really made me want to question my sanity sometimes. And I've even asked her, you know, is all this stuff we've remembered our whole life just lies? Are we really just losing our minds? And so I know if I can have those feelings sometimes, that probably some other people have those feelings too. And I also have few things that excuse me, a few things that I suspect we're all going through. Just my suspicions and my observations. There's a couple things that seem to be like a thread running through the people that are affected. And some of those things are, I noticed with me and my sister noticed quite a while back that a lot of the people that were going through some of the same experiences as she and I, including the Mandela Effect, tend to be people who either are full-on empathic individuals who, you know, sense things and feel things strongly, may be psychic, may have some gifts, or people who are strongly devoted to helping mankind and helping humanity and helping the animals and the planet. So a lot of the people that are affected, I think, are either highly sensitive or at least care about helping. Another thing I think is common to either all or quite a few of us are memories of recent deaths. My sister remembers two for her, I remember 3 recently, which it made her, when she and I started experiencing that, it made us think about the Bible verse where in the end it says, where it says, like, in the end times, men will beg for death and not find it. Because we were like, wow, you know I died, and then I wake up, I'm here in my bed, and we're going again. And for her, it was the 2nd time. For me, it was the 3rd time. Also, as far as the Mandela Effect, I have multiple, memories of different things, and even changes in the timeline. A lot of the people that we see die and come back end up dying within a few years. And I've seen that slight shift in time in different memory lines of mine. I hesitate because it's hard to think of the right words, because some of the stuff that is happening, there just aren't any common words for, so we don't really know how to describe them. We're just now trying to figure out how to even describe everything that we're going through. And so I know that Bluebeard coined the phrase New Earthers and Old Earthers, and some of us talk about time. I know that Bluebeard said he didn't think this was time anomaly, but I think time anomaly is involved. I think abductions are involved. I wonder if almost all of us, or even all of us, may be targeted individuals, or abductees into various testing and work and slave programs. I know if you listen to my last, which was my first video, I talked about how my sister and I are both being taken by several different factions, and they have different uses for us, and different things that they do to us for different reasons. And I don't think everyone that's affected is involved in the same things. Like, there's all kinds of different people or factions, let's call them, abducting people for different reasons. And so just because I'm being abducted and somebody else is being abducted doesn't mean we're being abducted by the same factions and for the same reasons. And a lot of times when you are being abducted, there's like a lot of times it's not just one group of beings or one faction that is doing it to you. A lot of times it'll be like multiple factions that do it. And so I think that's another thing that Mandela Affected have in common, is that they may be being abducted by one or more factions for different reasons. So I think a lot of them, it's been going on for a long time. I think they, may have had a recent death experience on another timeline or dimension or whatever you want to call it, that makes them have a sense of it or a memory of it here. And then I think another thing that may be common with a lot of the affected is that maybe a lot of them don't come from here. And maybe they have memories of that. So, I don't know, just my thoughts. I think a lot more people may be targeted individuals and may be being abducted. And what I want you to know about that is that fighting back does work. Refusal works. And so if you have any thought at all that you're being taken, you probably are. And if you just look at that idea or that thought, it can help you have memories of it. The more conscious you can be of it, the more conscious you can be when it happens, and you can fight back. And when you fight back, just refuse whatever they want to make you do. Just refuse it. And they may do some stuff to you, but they're not going to kill you. And we know that pretty much everybody they're taking is on a no-kill list. And I don't know if it's because they think we may be of some value in the future, so they just throw us back in our bed and stay pissed off for a little while, and maybe they'll come later and try again. So I don't know if it's they think we could be some use in the future, or whether they have some kind of contracts or agreements or what it is exactly, but I know they can't kill you, so there's nothing to worry about. And if you are being taken, don't be afraid, because it's been happening to you for a very long time. So it's, it's like if you were being stolen from for 20 years and you find out that you were stolen from today. Well, it's been happening for 20 years, so don't get so freaked out. You know what I mean? And that's what's been happening. They've been stealing our energy, our life force, our information, our technology, our labor, any good thing that we had, they tried to take. And so I'm betting, and please comment if any of these things that I've mentioned do apply to you. I think another thing that may apply to these people is that they get sabotaged. Them and their families get sabotaged, because the happier you are and the more you focus on positive things, the more you wake up, and the more you wake up, the more you can resist them. So this whole love movement and this whole everybody getting active and actually doing something for the world is really driving them mad. They just are losing control. They're really losing control. And it's making them extremely desperate. They're just extremely desperate. They want to try and stop what they can't stop. They can't stop it, but they can slow it down, and that can make us very miserable. So if you are waking up with needle marks, if you are getting thrown in your bed, if you are getting beat up, abducted, and all of that stuff, number one, don't get scared. Number two, don't think you're crazy. And number three, don't stop fighting them. Just keep fighting them every step of the way, because they cannot keep coming and taking us forever if we're not giving them anything, not giving them any work, not doing what they want. So just keep refusing to do whatever it is they want you to do, and know that you'll be okay. Whatever's happening, you'll be okay. We are winning. as far as that goes, they're just kind of freaking out because we've never acted this way. They've always had perfect control over us, and it was easy. It was extremely easy for them. It was like taking candy from a baby. And all of a sudden the baby grew up and got bigger than them, and now, excuse me, now they're kind of tripping. So again, if it is happening to you, don't get scared. There's nothing to worry about. Just keep trying to fight them, and keep loving each other, and keep thinking on positive things. You know, just like the Bible said, think on lovely things. That's what we've got to do. And as far as that goes, think on lovely things that we can do to positively impact the world. Be thinking about projects that you can do, and just imagining what it would be like if we actually had control over our planet again, where the peaceful, loving people of Earth could flourish and prosper and live and love the way they want to. Think about what that would look like and put energy there. And that is what we can create. I do believe that everyone that is being Mandela affected can, with some practice, guide the process. I think it's a sorting out process, actually. I've been speaking about this for a couple years now, that I think it's a sorting out process going on right now. Well, okay. I know it's a sorting out process going on right now. And it's, you know, basically high vibration from low vibration. So you want to keep yourself in a really high vibration. Or get yourself there if, you know, you're not currently. Just try to, like I said, think on lovely things. Okay? So, I hope I get some comments on this. I hope some people will tell me, are these, you know, things that you are going through, are you affected, and are you going through these things? Do you think you're being abducted? Do you think you're a targeted individual? Do you feel like you've died recently in another timeline, or have some strange sense that you died recently? You know, do you have memories of, you know, where you're from? Do you know why you're here? So I hope some people will comment on that kind of stuff, and then maybe I'll go further into some more stuff like that in the next video. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, subscribe, share, like, whatever, all the stuff. You know what to do. Thanks. Appreciate you. Have a good one. Love and light. Bye.